All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Here is the trade from today. Real simple, quick, and easy. 1 to 3 risk reward, as you see. I also did call this out in the Discord, and I just said if we can hold one of these levels, I believe we have a good chance of taking out all the buy side liquidity. Unfortunately, we did not take out the buy side liquidity. We only got to this hourly fair value gap, but still hit take profit. So here is the proof. Called this out in the Discord. If you haven't joined Traders Corner, this was literally in the free section as well. So let's get into this trade recap. So coming into the day, as we all know, had a bullish bias. We also during pre-market made these equal highs right here. Boom, boom. On NQ, this is really weird, and sometimes it fucks you over. Sometimes it's in your, you guys know what, like in your benefit. But regarding these highs, the highs were actually, bro, what? Hold on. Yeah, so regarding these highs were actually taken out on NQ, but on MNQ, they were not taken out. So it's just being able to, I guess, spot it. But anyways, we had those equal highs. We also had all this LR right here, this low resistance liquidity. My initial take on this is I wanted to see price come into this area. Where is this? I wanted to see price come into this area, take out this liquidity because it's an hourly gap, and then push higher. But instead, we actually came into this tiny hourly gap, took out all this LR right here, made a 5-minute bullish SMT, and then we ripped up. So market opens, take out this LR right here. On the 5-minute, we create this 5-minute bullish SMT from these lows down to these lows up to these lows. And then it was just simply off the 1 minute. And I mean, dude, it was just obvious that we wanted to at least take out these highs. So even if I took full profits here, this is still a 1 to 2, so literally fucking goated. But it was just simply based off this 1 minute inverse break even right here. And as you see, I almost got stopped out at break even, but I did not. Ended up hitting take profit. I got stopped out right here because I moved stops like right here. I could have held up to here for a 1 to 4, almost a 1 to 5. Let's see, is this a 1 to 5? Almost a 1 to 5, but I ended up moving stops here. I thought we were going to continue higher, taking out all this buy side liquidity that we just have stacked up here, like this high, this high, this high. Yeah, you can see it pretty much turning on liquidity. So yeah, that's the trade. I was pretty much done after that, and then I took this on paper, which I wanted to talk about. Since I was green on the day, I was like, bro, I'm not taking anything more. But we had, okay, wait, why do I have this marked out? Yeah, okay, so we formed this 5-minute or this 15-minute gap, whatever you want to call it. And then if you could have taken this short, which I actually did take this on paper. Boom, right here with stop loss underneath this low right here. And honestly, I see why I got stopped out at break even. This low was already taken out, so this should have been my break even point right here. So that's the reason I got stopped out on paper, but I really don't care. Bias was still correct, came down, filled this gap, and now it looks like we're getting legs up. If we can possibly inverse this, we could probably hit EQ of the range. Let's see. Yeah, so if we can inverse this 1 minute gap or this 5-minute gap, I think we can hit EQ of the range and hopefully. I honestly want us to break out of this range that we've been playing in, but it's not up to me. And then on ES, again, the short move, the only thing I didn't like about this is we had this tiny 1 hour gap, right? But the 15-minute actually ended up closing above that gap. So I was like, that's why I stuck to NQ on that paper trade I took. But NQ or on ES probably could have been better entry. As you see, we inversed that 5-minute gap, boom, stop loss above that candle and break even at this low. You would have banked, but yeah. So that's the trade recap from today. I appreciate you guys for watching this. If you haven't, follow the social medias, and I'll see you guys Monday.